A rare and extremely large new artifact is drawing locals and visitors alike to the Clarke County Historical Museum in Grove Hill, Alabama. It is a 24-foot-long dugout canoe.
One of our local residents, Johnny Reed, he was the game warden, and he was on the Tombigbee River in the 1980s. Actually, it was the spring of 1980. And he happened to notice a canoe, the point of the canoe, sticking out of the riverbank. When he came back to get it out, he realized that it was an entire 24-foot canoe.
Meet the man who made this discovery and is responsible for it now being part of the museum, Johnny Reed.
And I dug that out and where to see the point, and then I sort of covered it back because I couldn't get it out by myself that afternoon, and I stuck some bushes around it, and I got some help the next morning and came up and we dug it out of the water. It was just laying, really just covered with mud right in the edge of the water. It wasn't buried very deep.
The dugout is of Native American design, and Choctaw or Creek Indians could have made it. Because it was fashioned using fire and metal tools, it likely dates from the 1700s to early 1800s. This means that early European settlers could have manufactured it. In fact, both the Red Stick Creek Warriors and Captain Sam Dale's party used dugout canoes like this in the famed canoe fight on the nearby Alabama River during the Creek War of 1813 to 1814.
You could see two marks, and I suspect the places we saw was where fire also was used to dig out the canoe, and it's of course all done all by hand. Of course, back then wouldn't have been any machines to help except just chisels and axes and things like that.
This craft was found several miles south of Coffeyville on the Tombigbee and is set to be an important part of Clarke County's future as well as its past.
He ended up taking it to USA, which is the University of South Alabama, and it stayed at the archaeology department for decades. And we were able to acquire the canoe because his dream was always that it be back in Clarke County. And so that happened very recently. So we're very excited to have it. And we're going to be doing some rehabilitation work to the canoe. And once that has been done, it's going to have a permanent display case here. And this is something we've been trying to do for 26 years to get it here.
For more great stories about off-the-beaten-path travel, history, mysteries, and more, visit us at 2egtv.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you are the first to know about our next fantastic discovery. Checking out a rare dugout canoe now preserved in Clarke County, Alabama. I'm Rachael Cox for 2egtv.